just rolling out of Mount Dan now. We are driving to Dalhousie. We'll have a stop in there and then we'll hit the Simpson, which we're really excited about. Not so excited to do this road to Dalhousie. It wasn't great the other time, a few weeks ago when we did it, but
it'll be alright.
It'll be alright.
Nothing compared to Mitchell Falls.
Yeah.
Hell.
It's hell. Get out of the strap.
Oh look!
Look at that.
It's going to the goose. Yeah. Raising rod repair last night has worked and held up, which is just surprising. I said to Adrian I wasn't doubting his skill in the actual repair. I was just doubting the actual material. Like we both were like, oh, we'll give it a crack. But I mean, because that's just for copper usually, isn't it?
Basically, yeah. It's not like a silver base sort of thing. Brought it for fixing Elsie's radiator or any other piping that she blows.
Yeah, so
it's
doing a good job.
We came up with another concept which would have been really good. We're going to make a forge.
Adrian thought we could make a forge out of clay, and then we could get it white hot with the air compressor.
Yeah.
And then we could...
Because I've got other braze rods, but the MAP gas will not get the metal hot enough. But our forge, mate. But wait, it still might happen.
Yeah, who knows?
So we've pulled up to Dalhousie. We're going to go for a bit of a quick swim, and yeah, it's a really nice spot to stop and camp the night before, or if you're passing through to stop, have a swim. It's so nice and warm. So we'll pop some swimmers on and jump in. Hello.
Look, no hands.
Got the sand flag out, so we've just finished our swim in the springs at Dalhousie. And the entrance to the Simpson Desert is literally just over there. So I'm going to put it on now. Really like putting on the sand flag. It always feels like when you put it on, you're going to be doing something fun. This is a Bush Ranger sand flag. Now, not all flags are made equal. You've got to get one that's pretty robust. This one's not cheap, but it's really high quality and good bit of gear. Again, we got this from A247. If you want one of these, you can grab a code off us, OLT20. We'll give you $20 off this thing. So check that out. If you need a sand flag, these are really good. So whack it on.
So initially, we've just entered the park now. We're currently on Spring Creek Road, which then turns into the French line. The French line, they're going to peel off and do the Rig Road. From the Rig Road, you then come to a junction that will then turn into the WAA line. From the WAA line, we'll follow that through the majority of the park. We will then come to, I think it's called Knowles Track, and we'll follow that up to Popple's Corner. So that's the track, well, that's the route we're going to be doing over the next couple of days. Cam and Court did it 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it should be pretty good. I think it'll be roughly about 500 odd Ks, but we'll let you know in our wrap up video at the end exactly what we do.
Simpson Desert channel, so just jump onto that whenever you're in the Simpson, and just use that to call up. A lot of the dunes going mate?
Adjusting the shocks. VP51s have that feature. You can adjust the compression and the rebound, so the dampening of that shock. With these sort of dunes where when it's light, the way I've got it set, the 79 does a bit of this. So cranking them up, getting rid of that.
Cool. Keen to hear how to go with eh?
So we've just finished up lunch at the
Pony ball.
Pony Ball,
I think so.
and yeah, now we are continuing on. So this is still the French line. We'll let you know when we hit the junction for the QAA. So far it's been alright.
Pony ball, sorry.
Yeah. So far it's been alright. Very corrugated and rough between Dalhousie and here. This is the main thoroughfare, I guess, for most of the southern tracks in the Simpsons. So that's probably why. But keep going, see how we go.
Alright, g'day everyone, it's 20 to 5, we've just pulled over for camp. We're just past the WAA line and the Rig Road junction. So we've just come down a little bit, we're just camped next to a dune. A few reasons we pulled over. One, because we were pretty buggered and we wanted to, but Adrian and Ellen realised in the back of the cruiser they've had a bit of a disaster. They just had a bag of sugar explode in the back. It sort of fell out from somewhere and exploded, and it's gone in between his fridge and his build out. And then we were cooking a roast lamb for tonight and he had it in his travel buddy, and all juices have leaked out and run down the side where the sugar was, and yeah, just had a bit of a mess. Just stuff was just sort of all flying through it, so they're just cleaning up, poor guys now. It's a bit of a big job, so we're gonna help them cook dinner tonight. But yes, well, it's always part of travelling, that kind of thing. Sometimes you just don't have a very good time and you got to do a heap of cleaning or fixing or something like that. But today's drive was pretty good. I feel like the track's going to get better tomorrow, just a bit more enjoyable, a few more dunes and larger dunes and a bit sandier. Which is what I'm keen for. Less corrugations, less rough stuff. So yeah, we'll get to our jobs. I've got to transfer some diesel over and get cooking some dinner. Just walking up the dunes here, just have a little look over the horizon. I'm just having a look down at the ground, and it's actually amazing how many tracks there are, like little tiny tracks of things, like little mice and I don't know, bugs, and it's really quite funny when you look around. The more you look, the more you see.
So it's 11:05. We've been in bed for about 2 hours. The wind has changed. And these are the biggest gusts we've ever had in this tent, and we've had some pretty bad weather. And it's so bad at one point, the whole tent just like contracted and expanded.
The whole tent's like moving up and down, like up top here. Like it's like pushing it. The poles on the outside are doing pretty well.
Obviously we're in the desert, so the sand is everywhere. Poor Adrian and Ellen, after just cleaning their canopy all afternoon, left the door open. Apparently Matt just said there's sand all through it.
Yeah. I like when I got out, like I just got sand all through my eyes and teeth. And there's all like sand up top and out there. Like, it's just getting everywhere. Glad that we can close them up.
Yeah. I just wonder, we're wondering if we should try and attempt to get down into the ground. It would be
Don't worry about it.
too much effort. I think.
We're not going to get any better sleep now. Anyway, great fun.
So wind sucks. You can do anything.
Wind and camping sucks. I'm going to get much sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Great fun.
Well, good morning everyone. We survived the night. The wind was gusting a lot, but we were actually able to sleep because the canvas somehow wasn't flapping too much. I think it was the strap wasn't flapping too much, so we were okay. The sun is just up behind me. There's a lot of sand everywhere. And it's freezing cold. So we'll probably just make some coffee, have a quick breakfast, and then hopefully start driving. Hopefully the wind drops even more. It's not too bad at the moment, and hopefully the sun warms things up. So
Hello.
Hello, Matt. Not only did we live through the windiest night and the dust storm from hell, what you might not have got yesterday is we had a bit of an explosion in the back here. We're talking a kilo of raw sugar, half a bag of brown sugar.
It's all the sugars.
So many beers. We're calling the rig road is now the sugar track. Now, there's some we can't get to. I'll pull this out. Can you see in there, Matt? In the crack.
What have you got on there? Not to mention the lamb fat that's in there.
Oh, yes, so we can't vacuum in there. Whole build out's going to have to come out. But not only that, we cooked a nice roast yesterday. Double bagged it. Should be fine in the travel buddy. But what happened... anyway, it's all the red wine lamb fat has come out. Come down the back here. Ran all the way down. And it's behind the fridge. So, yeah. Everything's coming out when we get home and clean it up then.
It was
The
a mess.
joys.
It was a proper mess.
Road. We're now heading north again up towards the WAA line, which we'll join in about 18 k's. Hopefully we'll stop at Lone Gum for some lunch, and hopefully there's some shelter because it's still so windy out there. Horrible.
It's pretty horrible. Probably a bit hard to make lunch if it's just windy.
Yeah.
There is definitely some chunky sand in that. Advantages of having a troopy. Getting out of the wind to cook lunch.
Yeah, it is pretty bad out there. So
Yeah.
just in here having lunch. We've stopped at Lone Gum. Matt's gonna go find out the information about it and take you with him.
Ooh, okay, I will. Alright, so just stopped over for a bit of lunch here at Lone Gum. Now, this gum tree, from what I've read briefly, is the only one of its kind like in the Simpson Desert. Sorry about the wind, by the way. So I'm going to read up on it and tell you some stuff. So it's actually a coolabah tree, and yeah, they have no idea how it got here, and really how it's even growing, because usually they're like floodplains and clay soil, so which we've really got neither of here. Might flood a little bit off the dunes, but very odd. Maybe it was planted hundreds of years ago.
Look at the dirt everywhere. Look at this. The pot was clean when we sat.
Oh, right. That is just getting on the cooker. You can see it.
Yeah. I'm gonna sandstorm.
Wind sucks.
Wind sucked today. Wind sucked last night. Hopefully no wind tonight.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
As long as we don't get a dust storm like last time.
Yeah, that'll just finish this right off, I reckon. Once again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.